Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It is Christian here, and thank you guys so much for joining me today. We're going to be testing out the Urban Decay All Nighter Liquid Foundation. It says that it is full coverage long wear. It is a full coverage long wear matte finish. It is also waterproof and oil free. Hello, it's summertime, and if you live in the South, you need your waterproof makeup, because the second you walk outside in the South, you're done. You're done. Your makeup's done. It's done. It's done. It's just done. So I thought that this would be a good foundation to test out. Packaging on this is so bomb. Urban Decay always slays packaging. Like, they always do such a good job with packaging. So this is definitely a vanity display type product. I'm going to read the back of the box and I'm going to let you know what it says. It says that it is the ultimate foundation for a flawless looking complexion. This waterproof formula provides complete coverage that lasts all day or night, with a modern matte finish that never looks overdone. Achieve a blown out effect you never thought possible for skin that looks amazing and stays that way. Hello, I mean, my skin is a little not amazing, so I could use some help, okay? I could definitely use some help. Perfect for all-night affairs and other scandalous activities, this revolutionary formula is also comfortable enough to wear every day. It says that we loaded this full coverage foundation with such an insane amount of pigment that a little bit goes a long way, and there's no need to build your coverage or apply multiple layers. So that's bomb. So if you can get away, that's what we're going to test out. Can I get a full coverage? Can we hide some of these imperfections with just one straight layer of foundation? So I don't know. Let's find out. Or we're gonna find out. It says that it has light diffusing pigments, blurs flaws for beautifully perfected skin, while high-tech ingredients mattify and absorb oil to reduce the appearance of shine. Okay. Okay. I'm digging it. So it does say to shake before use. Is a standard 1 ounce foundation. So as you guys know, unless you buy like stick foundations like that new Hourglass foundation that is 0.25 ounces for $46. We're not going to get into that right now because that's not what this video is about. But let's see. So it's 40 bucks, which is of course on the high end side of the spectrum. It does come in 24 shades, which I do believe is a really good array of shades. So I really think that anybody, any skin tone from light to, to deeper skin should be able to find a foundation that works for them. I picked mine up in 2.0. If you guys have been on my channel for a while, you know how I like to do my first impression videos. I do not apply any color correcting beforehand. I do not do any of my under eye concealer beforehand. All I do is apply my primers because I want to check and see what the coverage of the product will be on its own without applying any extra enhancements beforehand. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shake it, because it does say to shake around in the bottle, so it's not going to be super liquidy. I'm going to use a brush for one half of my face. Use the brush for this half of my face because beauty blenders tend to shear out the product, and I want to see how a brush will help cover, all of the situations that I have going over here, because I don't usually get too many bad breakouts on that side of my face. So we're going to give it a good shake. I'm going to go ahead and apply one full pump. So as you guys saw, that was just one pump. This is going to be too light. Yes, it is. I'm going to go ahead and, I'm going to have to probably get 2.5. We'll see. If it does oxidize like I've heard it does, this might work. Okay. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see that? Pretty much literally all of the redness is pretty much gone. Like, that's insane. You guys, so far I am super impressed by this. It doesn't feel heavy. I don't feel it. It doesn't feel heavy. I don't feel it on my skin. Look at how well that covered and how well it brought down all of the redness, you guys. Like, I like it so far. It also has done a pretty decent job of like blurring out my pores, because I do have some larger pores right in here. Look at that, you guys. That's pretty good. I'm pretty impressed. So now on the other side, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my damp beauty blender. Brushes are my preferred method of applying my foundation. To me, I just feel like they look better. The Beauty Blender has definitely sheared out the coverage a little bit. You can definitely still see some more redness happening on this side of my face. This is what it's looking like with the Beauty Blender. It is not applying as much, it's not packing as much of a punch. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and switch back to the brush because I do like the way it looks a lot more with the brush. So I think whatever else was left on the back of my hand, this is still the same pump, and I'm just gonna work it in with the brush. I'm very happy with the way that this is looking on my skin, but just for the purposes of the first impressions, I do want to see that it is buildable, even though it says that it is not required for this foundation, which I truly agree with. I am going to do like another, not even full pump, like that was half of a pump. And then on the places where I would normally apply a little bit extra, which would be like my cheeks and kind of my chin, where I get the most redness, I'm gonna kind of see how this product layers. Or should I just do it on the whole face? Let's just do it on the whole face. You guys, I have not been this impressed by a foundation as far as covering my redness, not clinging to any of the dry patches that I do have, because this is not, as of right now, clinging to any of my dry patches. I got a little bit of a lighter shade, but with bronzer and stuff like that, I can easily fix that. It literally covered all of my redness, you guys. Like, you cannot see, like, of course you can see texture, because texture you can't really cover up, but you cannot see any of the redness on my face anymore, you guys. Like, I am so impressed by this right now. It is currently, let me tell you guys what time it is. It is currently 11:32. And I'm gonna quickly go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup off camera, give it a few minutes, see if it does oxidize, because like I said, I have heard that it does oxidize. And so I will be right back. All right guys, so I am back. My full face of makeup is done. It is currently 11:55, so I've had the foundation on for what, 20, 25, 30 minutes or so. So really quickly, because I know some of you might ask, I am wearing the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette on my eyes because the obsession is real. I busted out the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette for my contour, and I am wearing MAC Cantaloupe blush on my cheeks, and I am wearing NYX's Liquid Suede in Soft Spoken on my lips. It definitely did oxidize a little bit. I can see where it oxidized slightly, especially in my chin area. If you don't want to set it, you don't have to. Guys, I think that it is beautiful. I definitely would say go a little bit lighter than you would think, because it does oxidize a little bit darker. I mean, it's not one of those foundations, in my opinion, that you put it on and then you go outside and you're like orange. Like, it's not that intense of a color change. There is one though. This nose highlight though, like, come on. Let's bring it down a notch. Yep. Oh, I did not highlight my inner corners. That's okay. So far I am loving it. I think it wears beautifully. It is not heavy. It does not feel cakey. It does not look cakey. Like, I just think that my skin just looks really good, you guys. Like, I just think that my skin just looks so good right now. I'll be checking in with you probably in a few hours and kind of see where we're at on the foundation. Right now, my first impressions are go out and buy it immediately. Like, right now. Like, don't even wait for the end of this video. Like, just go buy it. Because as of right now, that's how passionate and how obsessed I currently am within the first 30 minutes of wearing it. All right, guys, I'll see you in a little bit. Bye. All right, guys, and I am back. This check-in is a little bit later than I was originally anticipating on. I have been outside. I literally just walked back into the door. I did not do anything to my face. I did not do anything to my face. I have not powdered. I have not blotted. I have not re-highlighted, retouched up. Like, this is me in the raw. You guys know I mean like 17 layers of makeup and like foundation and bronzer and highlighter. You know, nothing about this is like raw. But you know what I mean. Y'all feel me. Y'all understand. But anyways, it is 6:12. So it is 6:12, which means that it has been over 12 hours. I didn't learn how to do math. It has been about 6 hours since I sat down and applied the foundation to test out. You guys, it is 94 degrees in Texas right now with the heat index of really hot. Okay, so This foundation is holding up extremely well. This is natural as a full coverage foundation can possibly look, but I do think that it did kind of blend into my skin. I'm sorry, I'm kind of looking in the mirror over there. I feel like it did kind of nicely, you know, blend into my skin. Everything that I needed to have covered is covered. It is wearing nicely. Nothing is like overly splotchy or coming off. I'm liking it. I mean, this is 6 hours of wear, 6.5 hours of wear maybe, and in the heat. I mean, there's a little bit of, you know, I did have a little bit of liquid lipstick transfer, which I don't even want to get into that right now. But overall, I just like the way my face looks. I like the way the complexion looks. I'm really happy with this foundation, you guys. So I'm going to wear it for a couple more hours. So I will check back in with you guys in a couple of hours. Bye. And it's about 8 o'clock, so I've had this foundation on for... I've had this foundation on for about 8 hours. Yes, I used my fingers. Don't judge me. I couldn't think just then. So I've had this foundation on for 8 hours, and I do think that it has held up really nicely. I do think that Texas heat is always a good test of how things are just going to work out and wear. And I do think that it has worn really nicely. I'm trying a new under eye concealer, and I don't know if I'm loving the way that that has worn throughout the day, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation, and I like it, you guys. I think that my skin still looks good. I think that it does look a little bit oily. I think it's a good foundation. I definitely think that it is one worth checking out if you are an oily skin girl. If you like more of a, because I would say that it's, I mean, it definitely is a matte foundation, but I don't think that it's like a flat matte. You know how you throw, I don't think it's a flat matte. You know how that there's foundations that are just so super flat matte that you just look like all dimension, everything is just kind of like sucked out of your light, like out of your face. I don't think that this particular foundation does that. The only downside to it is that it does oxidize. Other than that, I don't really think that there is a downside to it, unless spending 40 bucks on a foundation is not the life you're trying to live. Then of course that could potentially be a downside as well. I think that my skin still looks nice. I do think that some of the redness is starting to peek through on my skin in certain areas after you can kind of start seeing it. Hi guys, I am giving this, on a first impressions, I am giving this foundation 2 thumbs very high up, and I definitely think it is worth checking out. I am definitely going to start getting back in the realm of doing first impressions. Is my mic on? First impressions on the Hourglass foundation, and then my mic played me. So my mic is on. Shades, I do feel that you will not have any issues finding a shade range for you. I would suggest going a little bit lighter than you would think. So once it oxidizes, it will be hopefully your perfect match. And yeah, guys, I think that this is a good one. So I'm really excited. I think as of right now, my first impressions, Urban Decay hit it out of the park. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. I really hope that you did enjoy this video. If you did, I'm going to go ahead and ask that you do 3 things. First thing is going ahead and leaving this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. The second one being going ahead and leaving a comment down below, letting me know what you'd like to see next. And third, if you are not I don't know what that was. And third, if you are not subscribed to my channel, you guys, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Subscribing to my channel just ensures that you do not miss any future upcoming. I do post videos twice a week, every Sunday, every Thursday, every Monday, every Friday, somewhere in that happy realm of things. And yeah, guys, subscribing to my channel just ensures that you do not miss any future upcoming videos. And until I see you next time, you guys be safe out there.